Hey everyone, this is the last video I'm going to be doing of this house. At the end of the video I've got to leave the keys inside and shut the door behind me. That's what the real estate agent wants me to do. Just quickly, this backyard, there used to be an incinerator here. Then they put some laws in place, environmental laws, said you can't burn paper, so it's gone now. That's the shed my uncle used to do all his handiwork in. That used to be grass a long time ago. When I was little they had a dog called Scamp. A little brown beagle, I think he was. It's a long time ago. That back room, you can see there, is an addition. It was not part of the original house. There used to be a little flower bed. You could come out here and it was like a really peaceful, really nice. They built this in the mid-80s, I think, for more storage space. That fence used to be like a wooden fence, like that one. And there used to be a little door you could go and visit the neighbours with, but they took that out, obviously, when they put that new fence up there. And now we're going to look inside for the final time. Okay, this used to be Doug's room. I'll turn the light on, it's a bit dark. It's getting dark outside, so. This used to be my cousin Doug's room, which later became my room for a long, long time. That carpet could be the original carpet that came with the house. Yeah, I remember when I was little, my auntie used to read to me. I'd sit in the bed that was over in the corner there. I think my big monster book or my little monster book or something, she'd often read it out to me. I remember that. And there was a desk over there where I made a lot of videos for YouTube. Okay, so goodbye Doug's room. Now this was my aunt and uncle's room. Those built-in cupboards and that I think came with the house. But that carpet didn't. That used to be floorboards a long time ago. Those curtains I can't remember. But that fan, that was a later addition to the house. That used to be just a light from what I can remember. This was my cousin Terry's room. Used to be a bed over there. And I think these cupboards are an addition, because there's actually a screw in the back where you can actually unscrew it and move the cupboard out if you wanted to. Here is the lavatory. It's been repainted. It used to be green paint to match the green tiles down there. That toilet used to be a green one, but it got old and started breaking down, so they replaced it with a ceramic one. This bathroom's undergone some renovations. That's the third basin, I think. The first one was a green one, the second one I think was a cream one. I can't remember, and this is the last one. The guys who installed this one did a really, who installed this one did a really dodgy job. You can see it's been sealed at the back here. But when he first installed it, it wasn't flush to the back. And you could actually wobble it. The top would wobble, and my uncle was very angry, and rightfully so. If you paid a few $100 to have somebody install a new sink and it wobbles. That's the original bath. I remember playtime when I was a little kid with my little toys, and one day some toys went down the drain and my aunt went out and bought me replacement toys because they were part of a set. Alphabet critters, they're little figurines that Each one's a letter of the alphabet, and they've got big ears or a big nose or painted like a leopard. They're really cool. I still have them actually. Really cool toys. Might be able to flog them on eBay for a few hundred. Oh, we've already been there. Okay, this is the living room. I'll get a better view of it. As you can see, that back room out there, that wasn't originally there. There used to be a big dining room table there where Auntie and I and Uncle, we'd stay up late at night playing cards and stuff, and I'd almost always win. My uncle is a card shark too, so we're always trying to outdo each other, but I think I'm just that little bit better. And everybody watching this video better agree too. Or if you don't, you're wrong. This kitchen has undergone a lot of changes too. That used to be an overhead cupboard. There wasn't an extractor fan there. There used to be an oven under there. And my auntie made some really lovely roast dinners. We'd come up on Christmas Eve, my dad would take me up here, and we did this for about 4, 5, 6 years in a row. And we'd sit at the dining room table that was right there, and we'd have a lovely roast dinner, roast beef or roast chicken. Wonderful way to spend Christmas Eve. Now I usually end up working. But there was an overhead cupboard there as well. And they got rid of that. My auntie didn't like, because it was either side was glass, you could see straight through. My aunt didn't like that apparently. My uncle and aunt at some point put a skylight to let daylight in up there, but it got too hot in the summer, so they decided to take it out again. This is the laundry. That's where the washing machine was. These cupboards could have been part of the original house, I'm not sure. But if they were installed, it probably was before I was even born. That reminds me, I've got to take the keys out. Where have I done with my keys? Oh, they're in my back pocket. Okay, the keys are going to be on the table. So when I shut the door, excuse the blurry, I don't know why it goes blurry like that, maybe not enough light. Okay, one last look at the lounge room. That is a brilliant addition. I love this TV, I'm sure my uncle did too. There used to be this old analog TV. I can't even remember what brand it was. So my aunt and uncle had it for years. All through the 80s and the 90s. It was a good TV, except it couldn't pick up channel 9. It used to have all this static across the screen. But that air conditioner is also a great addition. Because considering how, I don't know why it goes blurry like that. It's really annoying me. Okay, there. It's really lovely here in the summer, just sitting in front of that thing. Those blinds, they used to be vertical blinds a long time ago. You know those slat blinds, when you can pull them down and they crinkle. I think I've got vague memories playing with the vertical blinds as a child. Those ones over there were vertical blinds too. But now it's come time to say goodbye to this house. I've stayed in this house on and off my entire life. As a baby and as a small kid, I spent many a night in this house. When I was a teenager, because we were living out in the country when I was a teenager, Dad would bring me back here and I'd stay here for the school holidays. And as an adult, when I was between properties, I'd stay here. When my aunt and uncle moved, so I went interstate to visit their kids, I'd come and house sit for them. And my aunt and uncle moved to Brisbane because of my aunt's health declining, unfortunately. I ended up living here full time as a tenant. And today's the day I say goodbye to this place. I've known it my entire life. And once I shut that door, it's goodbye. Sad moment for me. This is the only place that links me to my childhood. So, goodbye Eastland Street. I'll always remember you. one final look at the house. Goodbye.